No, that's not a jumping rope.
Really?
Incomplete. Incomplete pass.
No, we're gonna go later. Come on, get him. Thank you.
Third down. Let's go.
It's 1:30.
Don't unplug it. Let's go.
Not enough. He will take one.
What was that? Jalen Mills, you are a bum.
Especially with all that hollering next to me.
What was that? Was that really your attempt of a tackle? Dude, that's a joke.
All right. Bye.
I didn't hear what she said either. Oof. Come on. For second and goal for Dallas. Sack his ass! Shovel pass, and it goes nowhere.
Yeah.
They stop him?
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop. Now all you need is a field goal to win. Unless they try to kick a field goal. No way are they going to go for it.
Damn it.
New England calls a timeout. Did they get it? Shit. They did that shit. That fucking stupid push play. It's basically a cheat code. The ironic point is you put it out there. They have so many trips in red zone. As a matter of fact, coming into today, they had 60 red zone plays. No other team ran more than 37.
Oh, I can't watch this.
It's okay, you got it. It's the freaking Eagles.
You know, ELLGLES.
Get his ass. Pushed him out.
ELLGLES.
What the hell? Tackle his ass. Let's go. Yeah. Dallas sucks. Jesse, say Dallas sucks.
Like Pocoyo.
Yeah, Pocoyo. Yeah, Pocoyo.
Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas.
Tackle him. Damn. Damn it. Dallas goes down the field, gets a quick field goal. Patriots get a stop in the red zone. Much needed stop. They really gave him that first time. I'm going to the field, please. Take a look. He didn't like the personnel matchup that they had. You want to get the better third down defense there.
Old man Belichick.
And so the Cowboys on the scoreboard.
Oh, there you go.
Take a peek into Washington and Philadelphia. This one is in overtime. Washington had the ball, did not score, so the next score wins. Philadelphia trying to end it. Here's Joe Davis.
Look up. Get him.
Oh, damn. Yes.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Oh, oh that's why you're tapping.
They're flipping back and forth.
You need to clean up your party. Your party's a mess. Mm-hmm. Damn, you got enough going on over there?
No.
What's going on?
Oh, they lost their down for what? What? Oh, intentional grounding.
Oh, yeah, because there's no receiver in the area. Oh, they're going to give Zeke a little. They're giving Zeke a little hay. Yeah, a receiver has to be, I think, within 10 yards of the ball, of a thrown football. So, yeah. But I've never seen it, like, called for a play like that, where a guy just heaves it up in the air. Here we go. Mac Jones back to throw. It's caught for a first down. Just hold on to the damn ball. It's Hunter Henry. Listen, I appreciate the Eagles game, but can we go back to the live game? That
Come on. Oh, come on.
you guys get the ball back, and they don't kick a field goal. Jesse, are you fixing something, Bubba? Here we go. Mac in the shotgun. He's going to take a snap. Nope, not yet. Man in motion. Reading the defense. He's looking like he's going to change the play. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Goes to the outside. That is a garbage play call. That is so damn stupid.
Hey, down in front.
They're really going for a kick here. No way.
They ain't gonna do it. Oy. No.
The kick is up for Philly. Oh, it's good. What a kick.
Damn it.
Damn. Oh, man. There you go. Looks like a second and long. I don't know. I wish I could see the damn thing. Here we go. Mac back to throw. Second and long. Second and 13. He's going to throw it over the middle again. To Stevenson. Gain of 7. I'm sorry, hon. I think everybody who is a fan of a team with this game here, Dallas and New England, would love to see the Eagles lose. Yeah, even Jesse agrees. Let's go, Mac. I see, Bubba. Watch out, Jesse. Daddy can't see. Okay, fix it. Just sit down while you fix it. Here we go. Mac in the shotgun again. Reading the defense.
Damn.
Snap the ball. Takes a snap. Got an extra blocker. Mac rolling to the left. Floats it. Wide open. Go. Go. Oh! He broke his ankles on a spin. Demario Douglas from Liberty, I think. I'm sorry, hon. What a throw on the run from Mac Jones. Look at that. Whoop! Hey, the Commanders will win next week, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. He broke his ankles. Here you go. Let's go. I'm loving this offense. Parker in motion. Hands it off. Stevenson. Bull rush through him. 7-yard gain. Lucky ass Eagles with their skinny little white boy kicker. It's disappointing. You guys played hard though. But hey,
It just sucks when you fight back in the end and you only to lose.
hey, 2-2 though is not bad.
Especially for us.
No. I mean, your division is so top heavy. I mean, you're definitely at least in third place right now. Maybe you'll be in second place after if New England beats Dallas. Stevenson, short, 3-yard gain. No shit.
We know.
We know. We know. Here we go. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 inside, I think, the Dallas 15. All right. Okay. We'll do it after this play here. Man in motion. 3rd and 1, Mac. Oh, so close. Incomplete pass. It's a 4th and 1, but do we go for it? He wasn't going to throw it with Curse and right there. He wasn't going to throw that play. Oh, man. If you weren't white, you would have caught that.
Very true.
Chad Ryland coming in for a kick.
White man can't jump.
Hey, we can shoot.
If he would have had ups,
we can shoot.
That.
We can shoot though. Snap! Snap! Snap the fucking ball! Do we really just get a delay a game here? My guy, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
He's on my other fantasy. All right, little man.
You see that video I sent you of like that one comedian talking about if he had the power, he would get rid of the kicker position in football?
It wouldn't be fair to us.
What, to white people?
Yeah. It's good! And holy crap, I almost had a heart attack on a almost nearly blocked kick. The offense goes all out on the first drive. 3-3, New England ties it with Dallas on a really good drive to start the game. Gives me hope. Gives me hope. Boy.
Well, obviously I didn't watch it on Fox Nation. But
Yeah, that's right. Don't scream.
That was ridiculous. Like, I don't know if he did it. I don't know if he did it. Because I watched it on my show.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I watched it on Dateline. I don't know if Murdoch killed his family. I don't know. Because they're saying he killed his wife and son.
I guess Netflix lied.
No, Netflix did the one about his son did like the boat crash that like.
Yeah, but didn't they do a follow-up for it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But apparently his son was like a piece of shit. The one that died, he was like bullying kids, and he drove a boat that caused.
I'm guessing he was
a girl
drunk.
to die.
I'm guessing he was also drunk too. Yeah, that's typical.
And like his parents kind of like made it go away. Because the town that they live in, his dad was a judge for the longest amount of time, so he knows like all the lawmen.
Yeah, I heard he covered it up. Child, hey, you need to go take a nap. That's crazy, but you're still going to take a nap.
Do you have anything to drink?
Huh?
Do you have anything to drink?
Hey, some milk.
I'm not happy either. My team lost. So everybody gonna be mad around here.
What do you think I'm gonna be mad? Nice rush up the middle. Judon tackles him for only a gain of 1. Oh, come on.
You love shaking your hips.
Get up, mommy.
Another starting corner today. Jonathan Jones got an ankle injury, so he is out. He's been out the last couple of games. They're hoping to get him back. So they are a little thin.
You're on the internet.
All right, I did it. I did it. I did it. See? Here we go. Dak in the shotgun again. Hoping for a nice interception, maybe. Back to throw. Prescott fires to the sideline. It's caught for a first down. To Brandon Cooks, former Patriot Brandon Cooks. The Niners score. And they're beating Arizona, which is, yeah, the Niners. Quite the shocker there. Here we go. Prescott under center. Going to hand it off to the side. It's going to be an end around here to CeeDee Lamb. And Lamb's got a first down. His defense is struggling to get going here and really kind of figure it out and figure out this Dallas offense early on. Here we go, under center again, Dak Prescott. 1st and 10. Lamb in motion. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, play action. He's going to toss it wide open. There's a lot of wide open guys right now, and it's 2nd down. Yeah, right?
I love it. The drop back. I'm under center more than I've ever been, but you know the long drop backs and the quick release. I feel like watching the old time quarterbacks. He really likes it so far.
2nd and 1, hands it off, up the middle he goes. He's got a first down again. New England's defense definitely is struggling. I need somebody to get a stop here.
Very good on 1st and 2nd down, and then their 3rd downs when they do get to them are very manageable. They're not must downs. That is the formula of this Mike McCarthy offense. Have some early downs, make 3rd down more manageable.
Prescott, man in motion, running back. And Christian Gonzalez tries to go for the strip. He doesn't get it, and it looks like it's going to be a first down, or at least close to it. And it'll be a yard short of the first down.
He will, 9-yard gain. Prescott in control so far early. And one of the areas Dak said, he said, listen, we've struggled in the red zone, but we got to start scoring from the golden area, which is that fringe area where the red zone starts, the midfield. 2nd and short. Sometimes these are the
There we go, another 2nd and short. Dallas has looked somewhat unstoppable on offense. Here we go. Dish out wide, and he's going to be short. Still a yard short.
Well, you look about this Cowboys offense, right? There are a lot of things that they're doing very, very well so far. Obviously, the red zone needs to be cleaned up. I mean, you talk about it, Greg. The sustained drives are doing it better than anybody, and they're holding the ball. So, if anything, he's getting a lot of time to rest, right? With the way they play, that's good.
Here we go. It's a 3rd and short. Quick throw. Nobody's open except for the running back right over the middle. Another first down. It's Tony Pollard. And this defense looks rough for New England early on. Didn't know really nobody's in sync. Nobody seems to be. They seem to be playing on their heels early on, and it's just not a good look right now. Here we go. Dak in the shotgun again. Cooks out wide. Hands it off to Pollard. Gets 5. Damn. Oh, no. All right. Gonzalez looked like he was slow getting up, but he's okay. I think. Eesh. Shoulder to hip right there. And oh man. With the loss of Jonathan Jones, who's been basically he's barely played to the point where I forgot he was even on the New England Patriots defense. With this injury to Christian Gonzalez, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Oh, man. Looking around the NFL currently at the moment, some final scores and definitely some scores I got wrong. I was wrong on a couple of scores, and it was kind of bad. I initially said for the first game that Jacksonville would hold on to with a win over the Falcons. That I thought that the Falcons' offense was kind of bleh, and today they kind of proved on an international stage that they're kind of and so I was right on that one. Unfortunately, I did pick the Dolphins. I think I picked the Dolphins. I picked the Dolphins to win over Buffalo. Obviously, like a lot of people, I was fooled on that one. Josh Allen continues his dominance over the Miami Dolphins. Another just ridiculous game for him. 80+% completion percentage. Stephon Diggs went off, 3 touchdowns. Another big win for them. Another game I was right on would be the Toilet Bowl. So the Denver Broncos going up to Chicago. I did not expect that game to be a shootout at all. And boy, it was a shootout. Justin Fields had probably the best game of his career. The one time I don't start Moore in fantasy, he goes nuts. They did have a big lead, but they didn't hold on. And Denver comes back from, I think, 21 down to pull off the comeback. All right, buddy. A big win for Denver that they needed after getting really embarrassed and then just dragged through the mud, and rightfully so, last week after that ridiculous loss to Miami. The Bears, the positive they can look on this game is that, hey, the Bears looked like that, their offense came alive finally. Oh boy, that's huge. So Christian Gonzalez is going to seem to be heading to the locker room with a shoulder injury, and that is big trouble for the New England secondary. Here we go, Dak back to throw. He's going to float it up towards the end zone. CeeDee Lamb beats his man, Miles Bryant. It's a touchdown. The way this defense is playing today, it makes it look like we're going to turn Dak Prescott into Joe Montana, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, That tells you how much trouble we have ahead right now. That's rough. But the big thing here for New England is to keep attacking that defense. If you do not go immediately to the pass out when you get the ball back here, then you're not trying to win this game. It's simple as that. If you don't go be aggressive in this damn game against a very, very aggressive and talented defense, then you're not trying to win. Your defense is struggling. You know what you do? You go to the pass. I'm sorry. We don't have Derrick Henry. We have Ramondre Stevenson behind a unreliable offensive line. If you don't go to the pass here, then you know what? I really want to question if we're really trying to win these games. It's 2023. It's time we evolve back to what we used to be under the Brady offense in the Brady era, which was a heavy pass attack. You spend so much money on these damn weapons. In the last 2 years, you waste 3 picks on receivers and you don't use them. Tyquan Thornton hasn't even been used. Granted, he's been hurt, but when he's healthy, you don't even use him. And then look what happens when we finally use an actual receiver that we picked up in the draft, Mario Douglas. He does some great things. And we are in trouble right now. So New England's going to get the ball here on this kickoff. What? Oh, okay. Oh, here. There we go. Okay. I know you needed that, Pincus, but I didn't need that. I didn't need that at all. I needed to stop just for my sanity. So the only thing I'm not looking for by the end of the year is a fantasy championship. I don't want that. You know what's crazy? I finally benched Najee Harris and Freiermuth this week. I benched them. I sat both their asses down, and I continue to not regret it. I think they both got a combined 10 points. It was bad. It was so bad. That offense is so terrible, man. I feel so bad for you. Oh, man. Matt Canada is such a bum. And it looks like we're going to be going for a run-first offense here, running on first down. I don't know why not go back to the passing attack over the middle of the field. But it looks like Max sees something. Let's see what he does here. And it's a run. Zeke breaks through, and Zeke gets a first down. What a run by Zeke. Okay, so it's not going to be a first down. It is going to be a gain of 9, but we've all seen what happens there when it comes to this offense and how they call plays on short yardage situations. I will say, yes, I was wrong for calling a pass there. I'm not going to hear me say that often. Here we go, man in motion. Juju in motion. Another run. Looks like it's going to be Zeke. Possibility for a... Yeah, I saw Gonzalez is hurt. I'm not happy about it. We're in trouble, man. Our defense is in trouble. That's why we really got to go heavy attack. We got to go attack mode here on offense. Here we go. Mac in the shotgun. Zeke to his left. Looking like a good formation. Oh, Zeke goes to the outside. Motions back in. Interesting. Mac back to throw. Throws it over the middle. It's caught by Gesicki and a first down. What a throw. And boy, the noodle arm, as they call it, or as the fat slob Rex Ryan pea shooter. Boy, that was a great throw by a pea shooting arm. I hope Matt Canada gets fired, but granted, I also low-key hope he stays there and drags Mike Tomlin down with him. I don't know. Do you feel the same way? I honestly hope that he drags Mike Tomlin down into the dirt, into that coffin with him, because Mike Tomlin is by far the most overrated coach in football history. Now, it's not even close. It's not even close. People say it's Belichick. Hell no. Hell no. Belichick is one of the greatest defensive minds in the history of football. And you got Mike Tomlin here, who's only like take the whole coaching staff with him. Boy. A couple other scores here that I got wrong because I was off by a million today on a couple of these scores. When I picked Cleveland over Baltimore, I was dead wrong. Granted, I did not know of the injury situation. I wasn't sure of the injury situation to Deshaun Watson. So I guess that's my fault. Don't tell me Devontae Adams is fucking hurt. Do not tell me Devontae Adams is hurt. Come on, man. So I was wrong by a mile in that Cleveland-Baltimore game. Not more to say there. I was dead wrong on the Titans score. I thought the Bengals were going to... They looked like on Monday Night Football, they looked like they were actually playing well and playing like they had a chance to really turn it around, and because that's how they usually start. They're usually a team that waits to start. Well, I lost this week. That's unfortunate. Lost to a guy that's 0-3. So I need 30 points or more from Pat Mahomes tonight to continue. Oh man, that sucks. I was right on the Rams game, even though it took overtime for them to do it. Colts with a valiant effort on coming back. Anthony Richardson showing like, hey, but 11 for 25. He's not. I'm sorry. I don't want my quarterback to have that kind of stat line. And Parsons might be injured. Oh, man, I can't believe Adams is hurt. All right, under center now for Mac. 1st and 10 after that nice throw to Gesicki. First play of the second quarter, Dallas is up 10-3. 10-3 Dallas in this game. Mac takes a snap, hands it off. Zeke tries to find a hole, and he doesn't find anything. Damn. I think I picked the Saints over the Bucks, which again I was dead wrong. After that game against Philly, I didn't think that Todd Bowles is not a good coach. Great defensive coordinator, but he's not a good coach. But I mean, the Bucks showed out today. Baker played really well. Mac back to throw. He's going to throw it, and he gets a nice pass to Juju. And it is a 5-yard gain, so it's a manageable. Let's see. So it's 3rd and 10. Juju can't catch the ball, but knowing how it is with New England fans, where they're going to blame Mac Jones again. Oh, thanks. And it was built with a pass rush over 5 years of failure. This guy's such a clown. I can't stand how much these guys milk everything Dallas does. And once again, stupid penalties are gonna push us back here. They are trying to milk every little bit of. They're trying to do everything they can for Dallas here. I love that. He jumps off sides into the neutral zone, and he points at the O-lineman like, oh, he did it. He did it. What a bunch of garbage, dude. I swear. 3rd and 15 here after the Juju drop and the bogus false start call there. Unreal. Here we go. Mac. Looked like he jumped again. Throws it. And it is caught from Juju. And he's right at the line of scrimmage. But they're going to mark him short. They're going to mark him short. And, man, great throw from Mac. And they're going to mark him short. Yeah, you're ahead of me. They're going to mark him short. And so in the next about 15, or not even 15 minutes, next 5 minutes, it'll be 17-3. I don't know if Mac is too short. I mean, news coming out of this game is that Gonzalez is questionable to return. Mac Jones is not that undersized for a quarterback. I mean, I know Brady was completely he was unstoppable at that play during the sneak, and unlike what many people say, Brady was actually great at that play. Yeah, Brady was 6'4", and so yeah, Mac. I don't think Mac is too short. He's only an inch shorter than Brady. At least that's what they say. But it's ridiculous though. That false start is utter garbage. I mean, a defensive lineman can just. I mean, he obviously flinched into the neutral zone and he moved, and they call it on the offense. It blows my mind. But granted, it's Jerry World, so who knows how much they're paying him right now. Ooh, there's a fight. Can't wait to see that. The few games I was right on this week I definitely was right on the Vikings game, even though it was kind of like a struggle for them. Kirk Cousins doing what he does best, throwing pick sixes. The Eagles, unfortunately, I wanted the Commanders to win that game. Poverty franchises. Dude, I swear, Pincus, that more and more you see, yikes. Yeah, I'm pretty bad right now. But I didn't honestly expect Houston to show out against Pittsburgh like they did. I know Pittsburgh's offense is dog shit, but I at least expected their defense to kind of pick up the slack. That's literally has been their thing since that ridiculous offense they had in 2017, where they were just, when they had Le'Veon Bell and a sane and mentally competent Antonio Brown. Ever since then, they've just been really, really bad on offense. Like, they really are just horrible. But granted, I mean, I'm not surprised, because Mike Tomlin is not that good of a he can't draft. I'm sorry. He can't draft. He gets lucky every now and then, but Mike Tomlin cannot draft for shit. He can't. And if anybody says to me, oh, he went to 2 Super Bowls, that was Bill Cowher's teams. I mean, I love how they say, oh, he's a Super Bowl head coach. He's never had a losing season. Okay, one, anybody could have taken that team that Bill Cowher literally handed to him on a silver platter and took it to the Super Bowl. They were just waiting for their moment. And unfortunately, for me as a New England fan, that moment was when Brady was out for the season. Because when Brady was healthy, Pittsburgh was not going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, TJ Watt, he's out of this world. Gallup gets hit for a loss of 2 on a pass to the side, but I don't even know if that was a catch or not. But, hey, I mean, I'll take it either way. They're being very friendly with these forward progress for Dallas, because that looked like at least a loss of 1. Dallas, here we go. He throws to the flat, and look at that tackle there. Wade with a tackle, knocking the little man on his behind. Now it's a 3rd and long. This is a big 3rd down for New England. Wow. That's huge for you guys. Pickett going down. I mean, what's Matt Canada going to do? Who's going to throw to the flat 40 times a game? Here we go. Dak back to throw, and they will get him. Josh Uche throws him down to the ground, and a huge stop for New England. A huge 4th down play. And you know what sucks about Pickett going down too for Pittsburgh, going back to that whole situation. Now, if they somehow do have a losing season, which I doubt they will, because for some reason Cleveland will shit the bed against them. Lamar Jackson won't play because he'll get hurt, which doesn't surprise me at all because he's basically a running back. And then Burrow, I don't know what's going on with Burrow right now in that Cincinnati offense. That team does not look good right now. But for some reason, they'll make it to about 7-10, and then Demario Douglas on the return. Oh, I don't like that. That's such a dumb play. A rookie mistake by Demario Douglas. If I'm him, let that sucker bounce to the end zone. Your momentum is taking you in the opposite direction. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. There's going to be an excuse this year for Pittsburgh and all these damn Mike Tomlin defenders and lovers. They're going to say, oh, he had his quarterback was hurt. Crazy. I remember a time when they were winning and they had winning records and Big Ben got hurt a lot. But I guess it wasn't an excuse then because it fit the narrative. So when Charlie Batch was coming in, or God help, Mason Rudolph was coming in and winning games, or just at least managing the games, no excuses, nothing. You know why? Because they had a winning record, and there was nothing to fall into the narrative. But now that they suck, and it's basically because of Tomlin. You're going to hear it now. You're going to hear it from Stephen A. on all through the main ESPN media because for some reason they love this guy. I don't know why. When he gets his ass beat in a press conference, all he says is the same shit. They coach better than us. We have to coach better. How many times is that going to be said? I wonder if I go and look up the transcript of that post-game interview for Mike Tomlin, he's going to say, oh, they outcoached us. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. But going around more scores right now, obviously the let's see here. The Niners, I predicted that the Niners would just mollywop the Arizona Cardinals because, the 49ers right now in football are as complete of a team as you can see. The Chargers up big right now on the Raiders. Well, not really big, but 17-7. Well, with a backup quarterback, it's big, but Cardinals, they stood no chance in this game going to that stadium. But the Niners right now, it's made very clear to me, even though I can't stand 49er fans at all, because they talk such a big game. But yes, they are the best team and most complete team in football, and it's not even close. It really isn't even close. You saw and if you want to say, oh, it's Miami, watch the highlights today of the Buffalo-Miami game. You'll see why Miami is nowhere near on that level. Son of a bitch, dude. Another false start on New England's offense. And I believe that's Owenu. Buffalo's good too, but the problem is with them is they turn the football over so many times. They turn it over. They didn't turn it over today, I don't think. But they turn the ball over way too much. Josh Allen is wildly inconsistent at times. But if he played Miami every week, they go 20-0. And once again, penalties and undisciplined play just kills us. It blows my mind. It's like they flinch at the first slight of anything wrong here, and you're going to see a run up the middle. So it's a 2nd and 12 now. It should be a 2nd and 7, but, incompetence on the offensive line. Here we go. Juju in motion, going to the outside. Mac, back to throw, needs to get rid of it. And it's a fumble and a touchdown. I knew we didn't have a chance in this game, but I at least thought we would at least fight for it. But we're not even doing that. There's no fight to this team anymore. Defense is incompetent right now. I have no hope for this defense right now. The only positive that I have right now is that we're going to get the damn ball back right away. And, people are going to say, oh, Mac this, Mac that. Oh, it's Mac's fault. How about a receiver get open? I would love for a receiver to get open. What the hell? And make it 18-3. Seems like a day where we didn't show up to play. It's simple as that. That is just disgraceful. And lifetime defensive coordinator Dan Quinn acting like he did something. Commercials are stupid. It's amazing. It's like all of a sudden the aggressiveness that we once again had from that first drive is gone. We just decided to play conservative football. I almost guarantee CMC is going to get hurt for San Francisco. I almost guarantee it. He's not made of paper like Lamar Jackson is, but they're up. I think what was it, 2 weeks ago? They were up big, and they were still using them in the fourth quarter. Why? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, exactly. Use the backups. But you know what? That's going to happen. And I don't want to hear them complain and 49er fans complain, oh, we had injuries in the playoffs. All right, buddy. I don't want to hear any of that crap from 49er fans that they complained last year because Brock Purdy got hurt. Build a better line. But, they're going to complain once CMC goes down and say, oh, no, he was hurt and it screwed us over. Well, when you're getting a guy that's going to hold on to the football and touch the football 40 times a game, come on. So Dallas's defense gets a touchdown here, and then they go for it, or they do a surprise Madden-like play where the holder throws it to, I don't even know his name. I think his name was Golston, defensive lineman, and it didn't go too well. So it's 18-3. New England is in trouble as usual, but that's something I expect every game this year. Yeah, it's Golston. And they read that play easily. And if they run this ball here, I might lose my temper. Thank you. They pass it, floats it to Stevenson. Stevenson gets about 4, but they'll call him down for 3. And it's 3. And Parsons is slow. He's really hurt. Now he had his ankle rolled up on by, I believe, Trent Brown in a whole situation there on a run play earlier, and he's limping off the field now. This is a huge loss for Dallas. If they lose my Parsons for any amount of time in this game, New England might have a chance here, but it's up to them to call the right plays because obviously they don't do that. And Mack is under center now. Gesicki in motion. Looks like an extra blocker. Going to hand it off. I don't get the play calling. I don't get it. There's no aggression. Can I see some kind of aggression? This offense is, I swear, it must be 2003 right now with the way they're calling this offense. I don't get it. And this is why New England will be down 25-3 before the half. Third and 6. And it's an incomplete pass. And a bad throw from Mack. And it's going to be a long day. It's going to be an absolute long day. Oh, yeah, stream is messing up. To really give us a trifecta here of bullshittery and all kinds of fuckery, I can probably see a return punt here for a touchdown, but who knows? Who knows anymore? Ooh, stream is messing up.
We're seeing EVs more every day. Good to know there's one that can still make people say, you don't see that every day. Because it's the only EV that's an F-150. The all-electric F-150 Lightning.
It's a rough start here so far. Dallas really winning in every phase of the game so far. New England didn't bother to show up today. That's pretty obvious. They didn't even bother. Defense is struggling, even though they've brought pressure on the last drive. But, you know. And
Finding a perfect home is hard. Thankfully, Geico makes it easy to find. Look at that floor space.
So Dallas has the ball again. Dak throws it to the side. Screen pass. CeeDee Lamb. It's a good play by the Patriots defense to get a stop there.
What happened on that original play? Yeah, it's hard to see. The original replay, when we went back to it, we saw his right ankle get stepped on. This was the play prior to him exiting the game, and now for good. And Aaron Andrews telling us it took him into the tent to observe that left leg.
So here we go. Dak back to throw. Hesitates on the throw. It is a catch from Ferguson, the tight end. Duggar gets the hit but can't draw the ball loose. And next commercial break, we can go into the new college football rankings for week 5, post week 5. Another throw from CeeDee Lamb from Dak. It's an easy first down. Dak is just tearing up the defense. Boy, throwing the ball on first and second down. I yearn for those days of New England again. I don't even care who the quarterback was, whether it was Brady or fucking Matt Castle. I yearn for a offense to throw on first and second downs consistently. There's a run right up the middle. This team didn't show up. And I honestly would not surprise to see us lose by 40 in this game because this offense looks so bad. Everything looks so bad. I really honestly feel like they just talk to Zeke and say, hey, what are the signals here? What are these signals? Did you get these signals? Do you remember these signals? He's like, yeah, we did. And you know what happened? Dallas did what any team would do when facing a former player who was a key focal point of their offense. They changed him up. And New England was just like, well, shit. What are we going to do now? Dak under center. Here we go. Hands it off. And another 9-yard gain. And the Niners score again. They're up 21-3. Why are they playing so far off? My gosh. And Dietrich Wise lets him go, but enough to slow him down toward Tavai and Bentley make the tackle for a loss. So it's going to be a 3rd and 3, I think. So 3rd and 4. So it's a 3-yard loss. Defense, New England calling plays. They're calling signals, figure out who the hell to cover. It looks like it's just utter confusion. And Ferguson's wide open. Jeez, even when they run into a line, it's an easy stop. This team is honestly a joke. Here we go. Pollard to the outside. Patriots defense have no idea. They're so confused on defense. And a great play at the line of scrimmage from Bentley to block the pass, and most certainly what would have been a touchdown because Ferguson was wide open over the middle. And they're running the same play. It's that same route, and Ferguson is open on every single play. New England seemed to be calling the play, or it wasn't Ferguson that time, but it seemed to be they're calling the same shit on offense. It looks so easy for them. It's so sad. Here we go, back to throw. Quick throw. Oh, and a solid hit on CeeDee Lamb. And my stream froze. And with just 4:19 to go in the first half, in 4 minutes, New England will trail 21-3. I would love to see some kind of aggression passing over the middle of the field. Something. I want to see something here. I just want that. I want something. So looking at the new college football rankings that have been released earlier, there are some changes. Texas A&M making their first appearance, at least to my knowledge, after a solid game as a whole for them. They ranked at 25. They have Alabama coming up this week. Good coaching matchup. Saban versus Jimbo. All I think is Alabama is starting to hit their stride a bit, and I see Alabama taking it on the road at College Station. Looking at number 24, you have Missouri. They are 5-0 for the first time in 10 years since 2013. Brady Cook is looking like he's going to become one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC right now. They took down Vanderbilt. Their offense looked unstoppable at times, but I see them playing at home to Missouri, and I see LSU coming back and LSU winning that one after a just unbelievable, crazy loss to Ole Miss. And I said that it was going to be a back and forth high scoring game, but I didn't think it was going to be that high scoring of a game. Again, at number 23, you have Louisville. They are 5-0 also for the first time in 10 years. They blew out Boston College 56-28. And, a few weeks ago. And this week they defeated NC State. Up next, they have Notre Dame. They are at home. And Notre Dame seems like a game that's really good for them to really pull off a win there. And I think Notre Dame will take that one as well. Then at number 22, making their first appearance into the top 25, the Fresno State Bulldogs, 5-0, ranked number 22 overall. They head on the road for a big test against Wyoming. Wyoming is a very talented team themselves at 4-1. I think Fresno wins it. I think Fresno State wins the game. I'm going to be honest, I really haven't watched too much of their games, Fresno State, but they look like a good all-around solid team. And I think they beat Wyoming in Wyoming. Next up, the Kentucky Wildcats. They beat the dog shit out of my Gators. Wasn't even close for the majority of the game. They head over to Athens for I think would be the decider of the SEC at this point, looking at it. Both teams are 5-0. Georgia's on a ridiculous winning streak. The defending back-to-back national champions. Oh, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Mack, just a bad play. Mack did avoid the pressure, but unfortunately he can't get the ball over to the running back in time. And yeah, the Patriots passed on 1st down, but again, the offensive line, once again, is a mess, not giving him time to throw the football. And also, nobody's getting open. Nobody is getting open on offense right now, and it's so frustrating to see. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. They're going to run it. Up the middle goes Ramondre Stevenson for a 1st down. And of course, there's a flag. My luck is it's coming back. Holding on the offense, it's coming back. The play is negated, and New England's off, and the New England team just continues to look more and more embarrassing. This is going to be an embarrassing loss of epic proportions. I'm telling you. And coming with the schedule coming up, I don't even know if we're going to beat New Orleans next week. New Orleans looks incompetent on offense at times, but they have nothing on us. So it's 2nd and 16. Mack is in the shotgun, alone in the backfield. My luck is nobody's going to get open, and he's going to just toss it away, and it's going to be incomplete. So let's see. 2nd and long. Mack back to throw in the pocket. Hopefully they throw over the middle. He escapes pressure. Nobody is moving. He's going to throw it to the side. Kendrick Bourne bobbles it, comes up with a catch, and he's got a 1st down. A great play from Mac Jones under pressure, looking around the field. He breaks the worst rule you can break as a quarterback, and that's throwing across the field and across the body. That is what he did, but hey, he found somebody that's open. So here we go again. Mac at a 1st and 10 for the Patriots, reaching about 3 minutes to go in the 1st half. A man in motion, Juju. And we're going to run the ball again. And wow, Parsons is back in the game here. That is huge for Dallas. Second and 8, 2.5 to go in the 1st half. New England really kind of being, once again, conservative on offense. When you're down 18, and you're trying to run the football, it blows my mind. Here we go, Mac. He's just going to run it. Nobody's open. I don't get it. I feel like I've never seen an offensive coordinator or an offensive system sabotage their quarterback. I've never seen that before. But you're seeing it live and in person with the New England Patriots. Snap the ball! Snap the ball! And we can't get lined up before the 2-minute warning, so now we wasted an opportunity there. This must be the most incompetent team I've seen today. And that says something. Oh my gosh. The incompetence of this offense absolutely blows my mind. I can't stand it. So back to it again. Kentucky will be going to Athens to take on Georgia. I say Georgia takes that one in a close game to further push themselves up to push themselves closer to the SEC title game and another appearance for them in that title game from the Eastern Conference of the SEC. Next up, number 20, you have Tennessee. They beat South Carolina. They take on Texas A&M on October 14th. So they are off this week. They take on Texas A&M on October 15th. I think Texas A&M beats them. Next up, number 19 is Duke, and they take on NC State. NC State, not one of those teams where you're looking at them as like, oh boy, that's going to be a tough game. They've really, outside of, they've been an overall okay team, minus a couple of the big loss against Notre Dame back in September. But the big one here, I think, is that Duke, after losing their quarterback, who was really key in their game against Notre Dame and really played well. Even though the game is in 2 weeks, I don't see them winning. I don't see Duke beating NC State, only because I'm basing it off of what their quarterback health situation is going to be. And if he's not healthy, I don't think that Duke wins. Next up, you have the Utah Utes after their shocking loss to Oregon State. They dropped to 18, and they take on Cal on the 14th of October, and I think they beat Cal, and I think they beat them handily. 2 weeks off, especially or a week off after a just disheartening loss. And here we go. We're back. Mac, 3rd and 5, takes the snap, throws it quick over the middle to Hunter Henry for a first down at midfield. Look at that, folks. What have I been saying for the last 3 weeks until I am blue in the face? And that is throw over the middle of the field. And look what they did. They're successful on it. Who could have thought that? My gosh, man. Mac, 8 for 12 so far today. A good game. Outside of that just disastrous fumble that really put Dallas ahead. And we're gonna run it up the middle. What is wrong with this team? Just all of the mind-numbing play calls right now with this team. Unreal. Mac back to throw. Hallelujah. Pass where he's rolling right. He's going to throw it to the side. It's intercepted, and that's a pick six. And you're looking at a blowout here of epic proportions. Probably, if not one of the worst losses of the Belichick era. What was the point of hiring an offensive coordinator if you weren't even going to bother having any kind of game plans to where you're going to put your quarterback in a position for success? That's what I'm curious. Because if it was going to be the same shit, and if I would have predicted that it was going to be the same shit, I would have just said, keep Matt Patricia. You might as well have just kept him. And at this point, I would honestly strongly consider tanking for the rest of the year, because this team is just a joke. This team is an embarrassment. This team is an honest embarrassment. Going back to this damn rankings for the college football top 25. North Carolina 17, they're 4-0. They take on Syracuse. They beat Syracuse. Easy. And you have Ole Miss, one of the top scoring teams, with a ridiculous win over LSU at home. That was one of my games I definitely got wrong. They take on Arkansas. Arkansas's crap. They beat Arkansas. And you have an ACC rivalry here. Tyler Van Dyke has been ridiculous on that offense for Miami. He's just been, granted, he hasn't played the true great teams on their schedule or in their conference. So this is their first real big test for that offense. They play Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech always plays their schedule hard no matter how bad they are. But I think Miami wins it at home and continues their good streak. And then the big one here, Oregon State. They take on Cal after their big upset win over the Utes at home. They take on Cal this weekend, another Pac-12 matchup, and they win. Oklahoma, and we have finally the Red River rivalry. Don't know why it's always this early in the season. I don't know why they don't just wait till rivalry week. Says why that rivalry is maybe not the best of college football, but I'm going to keep that opinion to myself. Oklahoma, big game for them against their arch rivals, and they're in Texas. Honestly, the way their offense has been this year, I think Oklahoma beats Texas. I honestly think that it's an upset because I believe since Texas is at home and they're higher ranked, they obviously might be the favorite. I haven't seen the opening lines yet, but I think Texas falls to Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry, and Oklahoma further solidifies themselves in a position to be in the college football playoff rankings. Next up, you have Washington State, the Cougs. They take on UCLA. And I think they beat UCLA. UCLA is not a good program. Like I said, Notre Dame, they're number 11. They're 5-1 after their heartbreaking loss to Ohio State. They come back with just a hard-fought victory over Duke in a really highly contested game. But they head over to Louisville, and I think I said Louisville doesn't beat Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame wins. And this Dallas defense, after the nice quick completion of Stevenson, we're pathetically attempting to go for a no-huddle offense, which is a joke. Mac fires, and it's a miracle it's not intercepted again because it bounces off of the hands of Hunter Henry. This team is utterly frustrating to watch. It's so embarrassing. Is this what it feels like? I missed out on this. 3rd and 7. If they run the ball, I would not be surprised. If they pass the ball, I would not be surprised. You really don't know what this offense is so illiterate and incompetent. It's scary. Here we go. Mac back to throw in the pocket. He's going to roll right again. If he throws across his body, I might lose my shit. And it's going to be almost intercepted again as he throws off his back foot. The offensive lineman just sitting back after getting beaten one by one, just letting their quarterback run for his life. And it's a miracle this pass wasn't intercepted. And at this point, you gotta sit Mac and put in Zappy. I haven't said that since last year when Mac first came back from his injury, but you gotta sit Mac right now because this offense is setting him up to fail. And honestly, I don't see any guy with any kind of confidence whatsoever, even with Tom Brady level confidence, coming back from this joke. I swear, there's no difference in this offense than there was last year in style of play calling. None whatsoever. It's a fucking joke. It is an absolute joke. And it still blows my mind. You spend all that money on Juju, Butterfingers Juju Smith-Schuster, who can't hold on to a ball if his kid's life depended on it, and you give him all of that money, but yet you let Jacoby Myers go. And look at Jacoby Myers right now. Let's take a look at his stat line, because I guarantee you it's a lot fucking better than Juju Smith-Schuster. Oh, it's 2 catches for 33 yards. Rolling left. The Cowboys just toying with us at this point. It's a catch and a first down, obviously. I mean, I swear this defense didn't even come anywhere near prepared to play. This team is an utter embarrassment to the city of Boston sports with how successful they've been over the last 20 years. It is honestly scary. And that says something. Oh, nice. Sounds good. They're going to call a timeout. Dallas is going to call a timeout with 10 seconds left to go in the first half. That tells you they don't take us serious. That tells you everything you need to know about their opinion of us as a team right now. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So unless Dallas has a monumental, literally Atlanta Falcons level collapse, you're not going to see it. It is over. It's over. And I knew right before Brady left, I knew the time was coming. I knew the time was coming. Ugh, God. It's just nauseating watching this. Dak back to throw. He's going to throw it over the middle. Again, shocker. Another first down. And he is 19 of 22 in this game right now. This defense didn't come prepared. This defense is an utter disgrace. And Belichick, I don't know what has happened to him, but and they're really going to go back and they're going to try to kick a field goal. And honestly, you can blame it on Belichick, in all honesty. Towards the end of the Brady era, where they didn't give him what he needed. They didn't give him what he needed. They let go of Danny Amendola, playoff Dola, one of the most clutch players who's been around the NFL the past 10 years, in my opinion, because he was making big catch after big catch for the New England Patriots. Then you let go Chris Hogan, who dominated Pittsburgh literally by himself in the AFC title game. You let him go for nothing. And you just draft poorly at the receiving position. And we're going to try to ice a kicker here down 28-3 on a fucking 60-yard kick. That tells you, like, how pathetic this team is. It's honestly, I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories of how bad we were. Obviously, I didn't grow up in that time. I don't remember the blacked out local games or whatever or the years under, Tony Eason or the pre-Drew Bledsoe era before 94. I don't remember that. I obviously wasn't around then. But Jesus, I expect some semblance of kind of relevance. I wasn't. It's a 66-yarder, by the way. And it's a false start on Dallas. They call something on Dallas, so yay. Cool. It's like calling a penalty on the Patriots when they're up 59-0 against the Titans in 2009. Like, so we're going to see a Hail Mary, which, I'd rather them kick the 71-yard kick because I think we have a better chance of stopping that rather than a fucking Hail Mary. They're probably going to, if anything, I see some kind of wacky crap happening to a point where it's going to be some kind of pitch to an undercutting receiver, but we'll see. They show little to no respect for this defense, and it's honestly, it's stunning. I swear, it's like and so you have another false start, the most useless false starts in the history of the NFL. There we go. So they're going to knee it. And listen, if we're going to get our asses kicked, can we not start some stupid shit and get us suspended to where you're going to get, like, I hate that crap, man. I've always said it. If you're going to get your ass kicked, at least take it like a man. at least lose with class along with win with class, and just Jesus Christ. And New England's offense and their coaching staff continue to hamper Mac Jones as Dallas leads 28-3. As I'm now going to probably ignore the halftime show since they're going to just gush over Dallas as they usually do. Okay. Let's see. Going back to the college football rankings, at number 10, you have Alabama. They take on Texas A&M on the road, and I said that they would beat Texas A&M, and I don't see any way they lose to Texas A&M. USC, they're 5-0 after just a unbelievable game against Colorado. They were up humongous, up 34-7, and Caleb Williams just really making himself known and looking like the favorite to win the Heisman. They're 5-0. They play Arizona, and I think they beat Arizona in a close one because Arizona plays their fellow conference teams tough. Oregon, after their 1 week off, actually a few weeks off, I don't even remember who they played. They played Stanford, and they won by an identical 42-6 score. So they are also 5-0. Heading into a game on October 14th against Washington. Now, that game is going to be a great game. Washington, who's led by a very solid quarterback, Michael Penix Jr., who I think could be one of the best steals of the draft because nobody's talking about him for a possible NFL draft, at least to my knowledge. I think Washington beats Oregon. They're at home. It's going to be a crazy crowd, and I think they're undefeated still. Yeah, they are still undefeated, and they both have a week off now. It's going to be a close one, but I think Washington wins that one. Next up, number 7, Penn State. They again blow out Northwestern. It was close at halftime, but they just exploded late in the second half, and they ran away with it. They have a week off until they take on UMass on October 14th. I'm not even going to talk about UMass. You already know they're not beating. they're not losing to UMass. Next up, you got Ohio State at number 6. After their week off, they go down to Maryland for the big matchup. Huge matchup there where they take on Maryland and Tua's little brother. In probably, I think, one of their biggest games of the season to date. Definitely a team to look out for with Maryland, who really are off to a fantastic start at 5-0. But I do think since they are up in Ohio State, that crowd gets them the victory. And I think they win in a close game. Next up, at number 5, obviously the Huskies. Another great game from Michael Penix. He was just unreal over the win over in Arizona. 30 of 40 for 363 yards. I mean, I don't care what you say. That's impressive. That is impressive. Next up, Florida State. They're at number 4, 4-0, week off. They got Virginia Tech. Go Tech. And then number 3, Texas. And like I said earlier, I think Oklahoma upsets Texas. I really do. Their offenses looked really good. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. Texas looks really kind of They are 5-0 for the first time since the year, I think, they went to the national championship game against Colt McCoy. Or with Colt McCoy against Bama, where I think McCoy got hurt. But yeah, I think Oklahoma upsets them. Next up, you at number 2. After they are also 5-0, the Michigan Wolverines. after their dominating win over Nebraska, which wasn't much of a surprise. They are 5-0 on the year. They have also scored more than 30 points a game, 30 or more points a game in their first 5 games for the first time since 1976. So in almost about 50 years, which is ridiculous. But they go up to Minnesota, and I think they obviously easily dispatch Minnesota. And then, unfortunately, number 1 at 5-0, I think their 21st consecutive victory. I'm not sure. Quote me if I'm wrong, or don't quote me. They take on Kentucky, and like I said earlier, I think Georgia beats Kentucky in Athens in a big game. I'm still in shock at the just pure incompetence of this offense. It really is shocking to see. And at this point, if they come out and try to run the damn ball, if I see them run the ball on any of the first 4 plays, we know we're not trying to win this game. It's obvious as day. It's as clear as day. Like, if you don't go and try to come out firing like you did in the first drive of the game, I was like, gosh, we got a game here. It was exciting to see the passing, throwing over the middle, going deep. It was amazing. But Jesus, it's honestly getting embarrassing. It's getting embarrassing. I haven't changed it in a while. And in other news, baseball news, season is, I think, on its last day here. This is the last day of the regular season, so we're finally going to see season end. As a Red Sox fan, I'm excited to see our season finally come to an end. It's been a embarrassing season, in my opinion. If you're a team with as much monetary power as the Boston Red Sox, and you're constantly finishing in last place, I mean, it's an embarrassment. I mean, we're not the White Sox here. We're not the Nationals. We have money. We're not the San Francisco Giants. We're not none of those teams. We are a team with a lot of money to be able to build a competitive roster. But unfortunately, for the last 3 years, we've had a GM, and thankfully they fired him to where hopefully his ass didn't hit the door on the way out. Hopefully it did, honestly. I hope he tripped, fell, tumbled down the stairs right outside of Fenway. That's all I can hope for that bastard. That man destroyed one of the greatest built teams of the 21st century in modern history for baseball. I mean, our pitching staff was unbelievable. Obviously, there needed to be a few changes. Obviously, I know David Price won't be a starter of that level by now. But seeing Mookie Betts go for nothing, as good as Verdugo is, I'm sorry, he's not worth Mookie Betts, an MVP candidate. And Verdugo isn't even in the same he isn't in the same planet, in the same universe as Mookie Betts on talent. Then trading Andrew Benintendi after one bad year, and then one unhealthy year, trading him for nothing, rather than other than a below average pitcher which would be Josh Winkowski, who hasn't really done anything. Then trading away Jackie Bradley Jr., getting rid of that just incompetent, just defensive, just incompetent hitter. He's not a good hitter. And he never was, and he never will be. Just seeing him, trade him away, be finally free of him, and then trade him back to Boston, get him back for an outfielder in Hunter Renfroe, who had one of the best years of his career at the time, who hit over 30 home runs. And then the whole situation, just the utter disgraceful situation with Christian Vasquez. I'm not going to trade you. I'm not going to trade you. What do they do right before the deadline? They trade him for scraps. And then with an opportunity to re-sign him in the offseason, nothing. Who knows? And he had a bad season. I won't deny that. But you know what? I bet if Christian Vasquez comes back to Boston and has a starting role and as the starting catcher for the Boston Red Sox, I bet he has a better year than he does with Minnesota. And then just the shocking, just utterly I'm just curious at the signings at the pitching staff and in the bullpen. Like I'm honestly just flabbergasted at the way he built the teams over the last few years, and with a team with just no pop, no nothing, just a disgrace. And the situation with as it pertains to Xander Bogaerts and lowballing him along with the ownership. I will never leave the ownership out of this conversation, and just lowballing him and then just dragging him along through the season and then not offer him a contract and it blows my mind that they really didn't think in their mind that somebody wasn't going to offer a ridiculous contract and that he wasn't going to sign it. And the juiciest part about it is they didn't even bother to trade him. They just thought that he was going to come back on a discount, which it's hilarious to me. The shortstop who gave us consistency at that position that we didn't have for years after the Nomar trade in 2004. Because after that, we've had just a flurry of shortstops come and go, from Marco Scudero to Jose Iglesias to Steven Drew even playing shortstop, to Orlando Cabrera, to Edgar Renteria, to all of those guys. And then you finally have consistency, a homegrown player from your system that was consistent, and you disrespect him. In my opinion, you disrespect him, and it's obvious that our infield is a mess to the point where you needed something like that. You're about to see a kickoff here, but due to the fact that this game is a joke, I'm going to continue on with my rant, and I'll go into it later on with the Red Sox, along with ideas that I've had for videos that will be coming soon to the channel. Really inspired almost by Steve Dangle from the hockey channel from, I think, Maple Leafs Report, who's a big Maple Leafs fan. He goes into deep trade trees with the NHL, and I think it's an awesome idea. Here we go, back to throw, or no, he's going to hand it off, and Ramondre gets about 9. Tony, I think you're ahead of me again. Don't tell me what happens, because I know it's probably bad. But going into what else, Chaim Bloom Oh, Adams is back. Thank God. I need some points. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Mac hands it off. And they're going to easily stop him in the backfield. It's honestly like they're running a high school offense without all the bells and whistles of the movement. It's literally just power runs. You're welcome. I know you have Dallas's defense. You're welcome. That's all I can say about that. But I had Philly's defense. I picked them over Baltimore's defense without knowing that Cleveland's starter was out. Stupid. Jones floats it over the top, and a magnificent catch by Hunter Henry, but most likely it's coming back with a flag. It's holding on the offense. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh no, never mind. That's an obvious hold on the defense. Yep, and it's a defensive hold. A great throw from Mack, an even better catch from Hunter Henry. So number 21. Wow, just big play there for New England, even though the game's over. But it's a miracle that for the Red Sox that Chaim Bloom is gone. And a gain of about 4. What's up? Wow.
Go put some pants on. You outside.
Are you going to take them out in the backyard?
Hey, go get some pants on. We're going to go outside.
2nd and 7, man in motion, Douglas.
No, you can't wear your slippers outside.
Here we go. Ramondre gets only a yard and a half. I don't understand it. Can anybody explain to me the mindset of this offense? You're down 28-3, and you're playing a conservative style offense. It's almost like Dallas can just sit back and just wait for the victory. It's literally how it is. They can just sit back and wait for the victory. You got 2 backs with Jones on each side in the back. Mac Jones back to throw, thankfully. Mac is going to run for it, and he's just going to run into a brick wall. I didn't think that was he would even bother, but if they don't go for it here, you know what it is. And obviously Mac is staying on the field, and if they try that bullshit tush push, as they call it, play, I might lose my temper again. Here we go, Henry in motion. You know, I knew we were going to lose this game, but I didn't expect it to be just an utter embarrassment of a performance. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know how you don't see this, Mac. You see the defense is struggling to get into position. Quick snap, man. Quick snap. What are you waiting for? The defense has no idea what they're doing. They don't know. They're confused with the lineup and how they're going to line up. So you take time and you just sit there. See you, buddy. You just sit there and you wait for them to call a timeout and bail them out. There's a pair of sweatpants right there. There's a pair of sweatpants right there. Here we go. 4th and 2. Mac in the shotgun again. Back to throw. He throws it, and Jesus Christ. And a worse throw than before. And this is a disgrace. This is a disaster. And at this point, you got to put Zappy in. And Jesus.
I want to go see Daddy. I want to see Daddy. I want to show Daddy. Hello, Daddy.
Hi, bud.
Yeah, I really cute. And now I just over magic.
Come here.
See? Now we're going to my party. See? You're on my party. You're on my party.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, buddy.
Country Smith.
Mwah.
Thanks, Daddy.
You're welcome,
I
Bubba.
want to go get shoes. I get shoes. We go to the park today. Go to the park today. You like the park? Mom, I want to put on my boots. I want to put on the boots. I want to put on the boots.
Okay, fine.
I'm going to get a hat. I'll
You
get
need
a
socks.
I will get a hat too.
Sit down.
I will get a hat too.
Okay.
Don't go home. Wait,
Sit down.
wait.
I'm gonna come on.
Sit on. I will sit in the chair. See? Yeah. I like it. I like the park. I want to go to the slides, Mommy.
We'll go to the slide once
Wait a
the game
minute.
is over.
We're going to the
You
slide,
know
Mommy.
already.
Yeah, Mommy. We're going to the slide, pirate. We go to the pirate ship. Yeah, Mommy. Okay. Mommy, I try it. Mommy, I do it.
Hold on.
Mommy, I try it. I did it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it.
So instead of screaming, ask for help.
I don't know.
Now come here.
You, Mommy, use it. Look, Mommy, it's a Thank you.
You're welcome.
We go to the park. We go to the park. We are park. We are Spider-Man. You like my boots, Mommy? Oh, Mommy, wait for me.
No huddle.
Come on.
And Dallas gets about 5.
We're going to the wagon. We're going to the wagon.
We're not going to the park. We're going to the backyard.
We're going to the car. We're going to the car, Mommy.
No, I said we're going to the backyard.
We're going to the
Can I have that charger right there?
Dada.
Yeah.
I will get some milk, Mommy. I will get some milk, Mommy.
All right. Prescott back to throw. Quick throw. It's blocked. Almost picked off, but it's dropped. Tavai dropped it. 3rd and 6. New England getting thoroughly embarrassed. Bye, buddy. And back to throw. Wide open again. This defense had no preparation for this game. No preparation whatsoever. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of hoping for just losing out the rest of the year. That's all I'm hoping for at this point. But my luck is they'll have another average year to where they knock themselves out of a potential opportunity at a top 10 pick. So. It's 28-3. And a great tackle by Javon Bentley. It's 31-3. San Francisco's up 21-16 over the Cardinals in a surprising close game. I didn't expect the game to be that close. The Chargers are up 24-10 over the Raiders, who looks to be that Devontae Adams is back in the game, so it made me that salvage a little bit of fantasy happiness for me. Tavai gets in on one of the most useless sacks I've ever seen, and one of the most inconsequential sacks you'll see. And Brandon Aubrey getting in there for a kick. And the kick is up, and it is good. The kick is good. It's 31-3. A wonderful game here. I'm honestly curious to see after this kickoff if they're going to even dare put Mac Jones back in. And yeah, he's in the game. I don't understand putting Mac Jones back in right now. Mac under center. I don't understand the under center. Oh, now they decide to put it out in the shotgun in motion here. See what happens. This team is so damn useless. Goes out of bounds. Clock runs. I mean, you all right, Mickey?
You can do it.
Oh, what the hell?
Here.
Running the ball. I don't get it. I don't get it. Mac getting pressured again. The defense or the offensive line just falls apart again, and it's incomplete. He just has to get rid of it. I mean, at this point, you got to wonder, like, are you just trying to get your quarterback killed out here? Return from Dallas, flag. Looks like it's on New England. Looks like it's on Joe Cardona, which is stunning. It honestly is amazing to me how the players that are layovers from the Brady era just haven't it's like their brains left with Brady. It's almost as if there's like I don't know what. There's nothing there. Like they lost the discipline. It's like they're not carrying the torch. They're not holding the new guys accountable at all. And at this point today, I can't defend Mac Jones. I can't defend anything on this offense because this offense is a disgrace. It's almost just boring to watch your team just get thoroughly throttled like this. It's an honest joke. This team is such a fucking joke. Ay, ay, ay. And it looks like Zappy's going to come in whenever we get Dallas off the field, which is who the hell knows when. Dak back to throw. Looks, throws it. Caught by Cooks. And I'm honestly interested to see what happens here. I'm honestly interested to see if Zappy comes in and he plays well. And if he does play well, if Bill makes the ultimate decision to say, hey, Zappy, you got the ball next week. And oh my gosh, that's an obvious face mask on New England. Looks like Barmore. Yep, that is going to be a face mask. Excuse me. On Christian Barmore. Wow. It's almost as like the New England just man, I don't know. I've bashed them long enough today, but you know. Here we go. Dak back to throw. He's going to fire it to the side. And it's going to be a gain of 3. New England is holding on to try to get a stop. They look like they're trying to play on defense. They're trying to do something. I mean, I guess I can say I can't blame them completely for this game. Actually, hell no, I can't blame them. I can't blame New England for this disastrous performance. I can't. But damn it, this offense was just terrible. Dak, he's going to hand it off to Tony Pollard, who's going to get about 4, 5, I don't know. Tony Pollard with a nice rush up the middle. Here we go. Back to throw, and it's incomplete. There is a flag. No immediate way to say if it's on New England or Dallas. And it looks like it's going to be on Dallas, so you'd see a declined penalty here along with the field goal, and we'll see what we can do here. That could go, honestly, that play could have gone either way. I mean, I don't know. That play's 50-50. Illegal hands to the face. And it looks like Dallas is staying on the field here. So it's obvious Dallas, they're looking to embarrass us. They're pissed after their humiliating defeat last week against Arizona. So they're looking to kill us. Here we go. Prescott back to throw. He's hit. He's going to get away. And not from Dietrich Wise Jr., who gets the sack. And he's dancing like a jackass, down 28 points. So it's about to be zappy time here in Dallas. Let's see what we can do here. Looks to me that San Francisco has scored again. They're up 28-16. Damn. Seems to me that a Devontae Adams injury has killed my fantasy team this week. That's unfortunate. Everything okay?
Yeah. Don't move.
What, did he go pee-pee?
No.
Jesse, hey! Stay there. Come here, buddy.
No. I won't stay right here.
Okay, stay right there. All right.
These teams are familiar with the Lombardi Trophy, right? They've won enough of them, that's for sure. You like rings, you like jewelry. Well, here you go between the Patriots and the Cowboys. 11 of them combined. Today has belonged to the Cowboys. They'd love to get back and get a chance to get another one.
Here we go. Zappy under center now. God, I hate this team. Zappy back to throw in the pocket, looking, fires to Devontae Parker, who gets about 11. Close to a first down, but not too close, not close enough. Here we go, Zappy. Come on with this damn freezing of this crap. A little floater. No, nothing. Incomplete pass to Gesicki along the sidelines. There is a flag, probably on us.
Gesicki could have come back for that ball a little bit. Potentially force a PI. The ball was underthrown, but personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the offense. A little blindside block. Please decline. We're down.
So legal blindside block. Wow. And
So often we see wide receivers just stick that foot in the ground and come back to the ball.
I honestly don't understand it, man.
By the official, great ball, good effort there by Juju. That left toe just coming slightly off the ground.
See a punt. And that'll do it. So there's 50 seconds left in the third quarter, but yeah, I really don't know what to say. Honestly, the Patriots team, it's been a while since I've seen something. I don't think I've ever seen anything this bad before. I mean, yeah, I've been spoiled to say the least, but damn, this is so bad. And at this point, after a game like this, you have to call into question the quarterback situation. You have to, because it can't go. It can't keep going on like this. It really can't. I've defended Mac for as long as I possibly could, but a game like this, you can't defend it. There will be more videos to come on the channel. I will be doing a post-season predictions, which I think are going to win the World Series. I do want to begin. I'm currently working on a new video series with the MLB Major League Baseball trade trees, where you see the first one I'm working on is a video that will involve the Cleveland Indians, now Guardians, where trade from 1983 happened to be affect the team from 2020. So definitely wait for that. It's the end of the third quarter, and honestly, the end of my patience with this garbage. So, join in later for a post-game recap of this disaster. Thanks for watching. For those who watched, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully, I'll see you all next week. Hopefully, I'll be in a better mood next week. I guess we'll find out. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Go Pats. Holy shit.